Welcome back to the deep dive. You know, every so often, something just stops you in your tracks.
Hmm.
Like this event back in March 2025, down in Buga, Colombia.
Hmm.
They found this symbolic metallic sphere.
Right.
So today we're really going to dive into what these kinds of objects might be. We've got some fascinating source material here.
And what's really striking is this isn't some one-off event. Our sources, especially these old records called the record file, documents that were hidden away, they show similar spheres, intact ones, were
Right.
known, and secretly studied way back in ancient times.
So, okay, these aren't just like old paperweights then.
Literally not.
The sources are pretty clear. They carry complex messages, and they even react to things.
That's right. React to specific stimuli.
We're heading into some pretty surprising territory here, I think.
Absolutely.
Okay, so picture this. You find one, and it's got writing on it. One example from our sources is just wild. It says, "I am the center that never sleeps."
Yeah.
Okay? My form is a message. My vibration is a portal. Do not interfere, or you will become part of the echo.
Heavy stuff.
Yeah. What do you even make of that? Form is a message.
Well, that concept, along with vibration as a portal, it really pushes how we think about communication, doesn't it?
It does.
It's not just about, data in something. The thing itself is the message. It suggests a kind of intelligence that works on totally different principles. The object, if the medium, the message, maybe even the pathway.
A pathway, like a portal. And they don't just sit there, they respond.
Yeah.
You mentioned stimuli.
Yes, specifically sounds. It's fascinating. The sources even detail sequences of musical notes. You could apparently try it with just a basic keyboard and a recorder.
Seriously. What notes?
Let me check the specifics, right? C4, then F4, A4, C5, followed by a chord-like sequence, C4, D4, F4, B4, and then F4, A4, E4, C5. It's very precise.
That's incredibly specific, like a dialing code.
Kind of, yeah. And if
Okay.
you do that,
What happens?
well, the sources say the response is immediate. The sphere starts to vibrate. Apparently, its surface can go transparent.
Whoa. Transparent.
Yeah. And it might emit sounds back described as probably encrypted notes. So it's a definite interaction. Something complex is going on inside.
Okay, but this sounds potentially risky? Are there warnings?
Oh, yes. Big warnings. The sources are very explicit. These are not toys nor tools of power. That's a direct quote.
Not tools of power.
Right. And even if they seem, I don't know, noble or something, they may not always be harmless.
Okay, here's where it gets a bit unsettling then.
Exactly. Because their defense mechanisms are described as extensive and invisible, using frequencies we can't detect, stuff beyond our current science.
Imperceptible. So what happens if you trigger them, accidentally or not?
The consequences sound pretty severe. Physically, you might experience things like pressure fields, intense heat,